What's up, YouTube? Confirmant221 here, and welcome back to another Code of Heroes 2 online replay. We are playing as the United States here, and I'm going to use the Heavy Cavalry Company, and I'm actually going to hopefully show you a Pershing in this match. I played a couple as the U.S. I can't remember if I actually got the Pershing in this one, but I do definitely get it in one of these. I think I do. If I don't, the next video will have a Pershing in it as the United States. But yeah, anyway, we're on the Lienne Forest here. Lienne. I call it Lienne. It's probably wrong over like a year of doing Company of Heroes. Well, let's look at our opponents here. Well, I got the map up. Let's just talk about that. Battle plan is for Lipton's green, Nick is light blue. Nick is light blue, Lipton's green. So Nick and me are going to basically take over the town here, and we're going up against two Wehrmacht players and one OKW players going against Lipton. And here are their names. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Nick's also gone for, Lipton's gone for the Heavy Cavalry Company, and Nick is the British. He's gone for the tactical. Oh, he has a forward observation post. That's actually very good in the town here. Anyway, Nick was worried about them putting an MG in this building, but they're just gonna spam MGs along this side. So they do have an MG in this house here, which should actually beat whatever units are in here, but he's got a machine gun in here, and a Vickers will for some reason just beat an MG42. And I have they have an HMG at me, so I'm going to capture that point. So I'm kind of back capping around where Lipton is. You can see they're pushing in against Lipton over here, but he's going to take the victory point. So the only bad thing about his strategy is we leave our fuel open, nothing's guarding it whatsoever, and we're also in the middle open. And they have a machine gun here. I have grenades. I'm gonna try to maybe grenade this guy, but if he hops in this house, I will throw a grenade at him. He's gonna fall back. And now I've captured this house. We've basically pushed our opponent back. We got 5 windows here. It is a great building. But they have the mansion, so it's pretty bad. So as quick as this guy has an MG, like 2 MGs, he's grabbing some mortars now. Which is kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. So I'm also capturing this building right here. I'm gonna set up kind of a forward base with my ambulance right around this house here.
We got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
And we have captured this area here, so Lipton has a bunch of infantry right over here. And wow, he even built a fighting position. So we've ignored the, like I said, I'm able to get out of there. We've ignored the center, so I'm going to try to get a fighting position up here. Nick actually put a machine gun right in this house here. And you can see we have a big assault coming in here. A lot of MGs, mortar support. They're going to try to basically level this building that Nick is in. Lipton is still engaging on this side. They're about to have that MG pop out here of this fighting position. And he has to target this unit close range. He's going to focus fire on that unit there. And he almost loses that unit there, but machine gun is now here. Oh, perfect use of the flame incendiary grenade there. Lipton is in trouble on this front here. And he's going to be forced to fall back anyway. I'm moving up against the MGs, trying to get... I figure I can get 1 or 2 of my units to throw grenades into this building here. So we're in the middle of the road, like instantly pinned down by these guys. So I'm forced to fall back again. I do have my ambulance just rushing up to the front here to heal up some units. Now they have changed something on the ambulance. Basically, in order to distribute mega supplies, it basically stops your movement. So like instead of having like a 30-second countdown timer to even heal up your units, it'll just like freeze your ambulance, which is kind of annoying. I like the timer before. So now like it can't move. So like if you have this basically distributing medical supplies, you can't move. Now I guess the advantage this change does is you can constantly have your guys basically healing up They're trying to capture my munitions. That's not going to happen. I'm going to need them for my rangers here. And Lipton has been forced back. Position has been destroyed. But he does have some more units that are moving up, including a lieutenant, so... It's not like the OKW have a lot of forces up here. They just have... Actually, they're bringing their Kupol, which is almost dead. So he hops in this house, and I'm like, maybe I'll win. And I'm probably not going to win this engagement unless I toss a grenade, which I already tossed.
Just took the battlefield.
I tossed a grenade right here. He ran into the house. And it's like, how badly does he want this? I am 3 seconds from throwing a grenade, which I will do. But I'm down to 1 man. I'm just going to have to fall back here. So that's a little frustrating, but I'm going to keep healing up my units here. And then I should be able to get a major in a little while but I've got a captain. I'm trying to go with the captain because I have the ATs and also the pack howitzer, which will help support our units, especially against some of the dug-in positions of these guys. But I'm going to push in force now to capture this here. And I'm convinced the way around our opponents who are going to put 2 machine guns in these houses here is along this little alleyway here, this little road, to flank around them. He's also got a half-track, basically to reinforce his support guns. So MGs and mortars, kind of annoying. Not kind of, very annoying. And they're just going to smash this position I have here. Now you can see Nick has a sniper. We saw him in the last video with the two German snipers.
75mm howitzer standing by for
and I have my own little artillery coming onto the field. It's gonna low frustrate. I generally don't message during game because I don't like to create a confrontation. But I guess 2 and 2 is not a spam. It's just kind of annoying the way he's doing it. I mean, it's a little... I think it was because I thought he had 3 mortars, but it's just 2 mortars. But between the 3 of them, they're blasting our position here. Just... I don't know, it's frustrating. But, it wasn't like I was mean or anything or cursed them or anything. So... And I'm going to flank around. I'm going to try to kill some of these mortars. Instantly getting killed by machine guns that's going to chase me. Start shooting at me. He's down to 1 man on his mortar here. Just wipe out the crews here. They're going to constantly keep reinforcing, though. And run further up, so... I'm going to be in trouble here. And then we also have the Panzer Grenadiers coming up, so... We're holding on to this town, but just barely. Lipton's doing a good job on this side. He's got Rangers out. He's going to start basically pushing back the OKW. And I got my squad kill as they try to retreat. He's going to reman his mortars with the... one of his mortars. But look at this. We're going to start using this as a forward position. Now, generally I would not suggest putting your artillery right near where you're going to be healing and reinforcing. But for this stance, it's okay here. So if I can just level these houses, that would be really good. And yeah, Nick got destroyed by the mortar show to kill his own mortar emplacement. So I really don't have a lot of men on the front here. They're kind of around this area getting ready to flank, and he's going to start pushing in here. And this is bad. I have to bring some units over here. My captain's in trouble here. Now, it'd be really cool if they're going to be smart and throw a grenade right there. Not doing as much damage as they hoped, I'm sure, with that, because we were at full health. But those mortars are playing a good role for our opponents here. They're keeping us back here. They're really, even though they only have 1 machine gun right now, they are reinforcing off of this. And it looks like he actually popped his machine gun out of that house, maybe afraid of a possible flanking attack. Anyway, I'm trying to bombard this area here, just wipe out mortars if I can. Which I managed to wipe that guy out. So 1 mortar's down. I'm trying to really counter his mortars here. This guy's vet too. I'm gonna grab a Stewart. And this is purely to try to kill this half-track. Which I'm surprised, this actually is pretty pathetically weak against half-tracks. I just lost my whole rifleman squad here, so I'm playing pretty poorly actually with my infantry preservation. I'm gonna chase him here. So I do manage to kill that, but I'm getting smashed by this incinerate rounds against me here. But he's actually not gonna kill him. I'm gonna make sure I wipe out his mortars first. Which I managed to do, but that's doing a ton of damage against me. And I got hit. These guys were upgrading with the Panzer Strikes, and he killed me. So I'm down to one rifleman squad, my captain, rear echelons, and my artillery. But you know, the Stuart served its purpose. To be honest, yeah, and we're collapsing their units. It really served its purpose. It basically, what it did was it destroyed the mortars. It also killed the half-track, which is reinforcing the mortars. Anyway, Lip was doing such a good job on this side that he's actually forced one of the pink player to go after him also. Lipton has secured this pretty much as a machine gun there. And that's a lot of units now. They think they're going to be. They think they're the cats here in the cat and mice game. But soon the hunted will become. Soon the hunted will be. Hunter will become hunt. Yes. Okay. Either way, they thought they were going to have a great win there, and they were forced to fall back here. But look at that. It's like the art. It's kind of like Normandy a little bit with the amount of machine guns in these kind of tight places here. Maybe the hedgerows is more accurate. Anyway, on this side we have a renewed assault. A lot of units moving up. And Nick's tank is going to come help support over here. They have flanked around the position. So this should help pretty much destroy this bunker here. And Nick's doing a good job. But Nick's going to have to send his tank back over here because we have a Panzer IV. Surprisingly, grenades are not too effective in these buildings. You really need like a Stuka-Sufus or something to level these things. So I'm getting the Major right now. We're getting 32 fuel per minute. He's almost going to lose his squad here. Heavy artillery is going to fall down on this building, and Nick has to get the hell out. It's going to probably catch that building on fire and level it.
We just lost a unit.
I got to fall back with my Rangers here. There's, you know, running around to a machine gun. There's no way we're going to be in trouble here. So I'm going to have to. I didn't see Nick's tank there. I'm going to start falling back with some of my units here. And I didn't realize he had all this AT here. Otherwise I would have fallen back. But I'm going to pull back my ambulance temporarily. I thought the whole front was basically collapsing, which it was, sort of. Nick has another sniper all the way back here. Lippin has overwhelmed that position, and now he's kind of forcing the OKW like right into this kind of fight here. And the Volksgrenadiers are just not going to win against American infantry. American infantry costs more, and now they're veteran, and he even has elite Rangers here. So I'm getting my guys repaired here. He's going to start blasting away at the mortars. I'm still firing at this building because I know he loves to use this building. And Nick is going to be careful. You never know what could be lurking around. He still has a sniper down there. They try to go after munitions again, and they're actually going to get wiped out here. Or barely get away with the skin of their teeth. I know you can see this building is a shell of its former self, completely like hit with incendiary. And yeah, I think the turning point in this thing is when we actually wiped out a lot of their mortars. No, they only have one. Okay, they got that guy back. But Lipton is like, he's being sneaky. He's placing mines down. Yeah, he can. Can we actually lay mines? Oh wow, yeah, we can lay the M5. Cool. Nick's gonna hop out of there. One of these grenades is gonna collapse this building. So the problem with support weapons, which is what their armies are primarily made up of at this point, is that they can be offensive, don't get me wrong. The MGs can be used very effectively, but they don't have like that infantry to push and capture those points. right? You need like a rifleman squad or a couple grenadier squads, like just push and capture points. And Nick has to be very careful. He's gonna see multiple tanks here, and hopefully he still hasn't brought that sniper up. That building has collapsed. I don't hope Nick didn't lose anybody, but they're gonna go right into an AT gun here at this point. I've set up a new position here along this area. And I do have a Sherman, so I managed to grab that. And I'm going to go try to kill some of his mortars once again, which I managed to do. But yeah, we're in a lot of trouble against that Panzer IV. And now we're going to try to finish off their armor here. So that armor's been destroyed. That one's almost destroyed here. So losing the armor fight, once again Lipton is taking back this position using the fighting positions. And the Sugus is going off. Lipton, I'm assuming, is going to try to get the hell out of here. Wiped out a full squad, that's unfortunate. Anyway, I have to have the right balance of using possibly the high explosive shells. And I'm like, oh boy. So like I can't actually even my shell bounce up. I gotta fall back from this. I want to pop some smoke and get back here. Lucky shot right there, destroying his main gun. That was really lucky. So my rear assault have just been hanging out back over here. They're gonna probably need to help repair my Sherman, which they'll do. Anyway, we're definitely winning at this point. We have all 3 victory points, basically. We're about to capture this one in the middle here. And they really don't have the, a lot of Stugosufuses on this side. They really don't have the armor to, just the composition of their infantry also. That's the support weapons and, a couple AT. I mean, I'm not saying, you need to have some MG42s, right? And maybe one mortar or so, but that's going to hurt you in the long run here. Anyway, once again, they're going to let us literally burn. So we're going to have to reinforce fallback in a second here. My men are pinned, but they're going to still repair, obviously. So once the flames go away, I'm going to put my ambulance back there. We have moved my artillery up. We're ready to start bombarding positions if we start seeing them again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the Pershing in this video. Sorry, not to spoil it. You can see heavy artillery is going to start landing around us here. Devastating. Almost killed my whole squad there. I went from 5 Rangers to 1. I also have a 50 cal here on my squad. They basically, Lipton did a great job on his own one-on-one and won his fight, and he's even on our side assisting us. I don't think the Rangers are OP either. I think they're actually a decently balanced unit, especially when they don't. It costs 90 missions to even get them the Thompson. So now I have my. Here's the problem. I have to switch back to my armor piercing. And this guy at this point is probably going to lose his tank. But he baited me here, I'll give it to him. One's going to have to fall back. Anyway, those, they just basically got smashed there, and Lipton's tank comes in here. And he is going to try to kill this Panzer IV once and for all. I'm going to assist by trying to kill the ATs that are after him. But Lipton didn't, Nick did not want to mess with those ATs there. And giving our opponents, that's when they decide to surrender there. So you can see the kills. I was about 500 on kills and 50-50, that is, like about the same amount of losses as kills. Nick positive, Lipton very positive. He probably shined most in this game because he basically was on his own on this side here on on this side over here. It was not only defeat his OKW opponent, but also kind of push in the center. Nick and me, I think, did a pretty good job of supporting each other. Nick and me did a pretty good job of supporting each other on this side here, I think, and definitely my ambulance helped out a lot to help keep his units basically alive and helped out. But good game to our opponents. I enjoyed this match. See you in the next episode. Copperman 221 signing off.